Oh, what's up? Hey you guys, welcome back to Word of the Day. Our first word is gonna be pigsney. Pigsney actually means something very sweet, darling, or sweetheart. Hey tubies. Okay, so I'm using my iPad. I am in front of my sink as usual. About to finish washing some dishes up. Just found out that my job is closed tomorrow due to this nor'easter or whatever the hell they're calling it, this freaking storm that's supposed to be like the worst storm ever in New York history. So I didn't go to work today because I was just scared that I was not going to be able to get back home, because the way they was making it sound like everything was gonna be shut down by a certain time. Hold on. And yeah, your girl could not risk not being able to freaking get home. And again, like, living far has its advantages and disadvantages. And I guess I wouldn't live far if everything I did was in this area, but mostly everything that I do is not in this area. I just live here. And you know, I couldn't risk it, so I called my job yesterday and was like, listen, sorry to inform you, but your girl will not be in to work today. And then I found out that they let my office closed early anyway, so I'm glad I didn't go, because it would have just been like a waste to go through, even though this morning wasn't super bad, but coming home, like right now it's 6 o'clock and it's looking kind of bad outside. So I still would not have been home yet. I would be traveling right now, and yeah, I'm just glad that I decided not to go to work. And then the government has decided to close down all government buildings. Thank you, because a lot of times they don't close the buildings and we risk our lives trying to get to work because we don't want to use our time. You know, you want to save your time for better things like vacation and stuff like that. But me, I will use my time because I am not going to die to go to work. And if you've been watching me, oh, I got a message. If you've been watching me for a long time, then you already know you've been through some of my winters with me through my vlog channel, and y'all know I don't play when it comes to that ice and that snow. Excuse me, no, I will be home. I will be staying home. So what I wanted to talk about really quick, let me change into a t-shirt, because this little hoodie thing, which is so cute, and I did it was from Target, and I did blow out my hair, but it kind of like waved up already. But anyway, let me go put on the t-shirt and I'll be right back. Hey guys, now I'm hoping you can hear me because I got the water running. Let me turn this down a bit. So, yeah, it is Monday night. It is Ratchet TV Mondays. Usually I would be vlogging on Mondays, but it'll be a lot later, probably like after 8. It is only 6:10 right now, and I've been home all day. And yeah, I wanted to wash up these little bit of, I ain't never a little bit of dishes, because I just feel like no dishwasher, any amount of dishes is a lot of dishes to me. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I'm gonna wash up these little bit of dishes. I am uploading a vlog now, vlog number 89, I believe. I have like a few giveaways that I've been meaning to do, but just have not had an opportunity. I had wanted to do some giveaways around Christmas, and the time just got away from me. I had a lot to do, and yeah, I still owe some people some packages. I'm getting to it, don't worry. I am getting to it, but I just have not got to it yet. My main channel, there's some videos I want to film. I'm hoping I can actually film tomorrow since I'm going to be home. I can actually film. That's what I'm trying to do. All the little things that I need to do for the house tonight. I'll probably get up and make breakfast for hubby because I'm home. So I want to, you know, make sure we eat a good breakfast. And then chill mode, baby, chill mode. I don't really know what this snowstorm is going to entail. I can't tell if it's recorded or not. You know, like they're saying this is going to be the worst snowstorm ever. It's going to be like 3 feet of snow. And if they say 3 feet of snow, I'm only 5'3". So come on, what's that looking like? That's looking crazy, right? So if it's really, really bad, of course, you know, we have property now. So my husband never lets me go out there and help him shovel, but 3 feet of snow is just ridiculous. We have a corner property. There's just no way I'm gonna let him do that by himself. So I'm gonna help him shovel if it is that bad. But you know, you gotta wait till it stops snowing. So right now, it's snowing, but it's very light. But they're saying after 8 or after 12, depending where you are, it's gonna get really bad, and the winds are supposed to be like 60 miles per hour. I'm a little scared that we might lose power because a lot of the power lines are around here are above ground, so any little bit of wind or a tree or something hits them, then you lose power. So I'm hoping that we don't lose power. We only lost power once since we've been here, and it was only for like 10 minutes, and then it came back on. I see that there is an electrical crew up the block from my house. Like they're just posted up like by the one of the electrical boxes. I mean, I don't know if, you know, they're just there as a precaution or what, but 60 mile per hour winds, 3 feet of snow. I mean, that's serious. We're talking serious snow stuff, you know. I'm not scared. We're prepared. I have food, we have water, we have candles, we have extra blankets, you know, all the things that you should have. Car full of gas, all that type of stuff. But, you know, I need my power. I want to watch TV and stuff. Netflix and be on the computer. Just chill out, play my PlayStation, all that type of stuff. But, I don't know. Let's just hope for the best. Anyway, I wanted to talk about really quick. I was going to do a talk on my main channel, but time got away from me and now it's not as relevant, so I'm not going to even bother to put it on my main channel. But the interview, Nicki Minaj's boyfriend, Safaree, on Hot 97. If you haven't seen the interview, I'm going to link it below because I just thought it was very interesting. And I have a different perspective of him. My perspective of people changes as they change, or like as more information about them comes to light, or they come out and they speak up or something, then you know, my perception of them changes. So Safaree, I don't really know what I thought of him. Like, I always knew that him and Nicki were an item, even though she wasn't really claiming him. It was just kind of obvious that they were an item. And I followed Nicki even before she became a big superstar. So, you know, with the underground CDs and people that lived in New York, Nicki's from Queens, it was always rumored that she was with Safaree. So, I always thought that. Anyway, Nicki came out not too long ago, and supposedly after they broke up, and she was saying that he was corny and, you know, just like mad derogatory things about him. And I stopped liking Nicki Minaj. Like, when she first came out, I thought she was I'm not gonna say completely different, but I liked her flow. Like, you can't deny that she has a good flow and that she has good rhymes and she's a beautiful girl, all of that type of stuff, right? Her first CD I loved, and I don't know what it is. I just feel like when you get to a certain point in your career, like, you have more say-so as to what you put out into the world. And I just feel like at this point in Nicki's career, she should be putting out better stuff than fucking songs like Anaconda and Only. You know what I mean? Like, and I was talking to my husband about it because I get so not worked up, but I have like very strong opinions about things. And I was talking to him about it, and he's like, "But why you don't like Nicki no more or anymore?" And I'm just telling him why. And you know, I feel like she's my age, or maybe a year older or something like that. And you know, at this stage in your life, at this stage of my life, I can't imagine rapping or talking about some of the things that she's talking about. It's just, you know, and then my husband's good for like opening my eyes to other reasoning. He's like, you have to understand that Nicki is being controlled. You know, she is not an independent artist. She's not the one in charge of her brand. She's not the one making the decision as to what, you know, type of music she needs to put out. She's being controlled. So no one probably will listen to her if she's not talking about the things that she's talking about, which is sex and, you know, being like an aggressive female and popping pills, you know, because that's what, I guess, the young kids or the media, that's what they think is cool. And I'm just like, yeah, you know, I get it. But at the same time, it's just like, come on, it's disappointing. Like, I think if you listen to her in interviews, she's not dumb. She's not a dumb person. And I think she does respect herself to a certain degree. But it's like selling your soul. Like, you still have to put out certain types of music to be accepted. And, you know, to have a certain following to continue to make money. It's like, then what is it all worth? Like, to sell my soul and be somebody else, you know? I don't know. But anyway, enough of that. She said some disrespectful things about Safaree. And he pretty much was like, he wasn't going to say anything about their relationship. He wasn't going to confirm or deny they was together, broke up, what have you. But when Nicki came out and was being disrespectful and saying disrespectful things to him, and then she's posted up with Meek Mill and all that, he was like, you know what, I'm gonna have to do this interview. I'm going to have to clear my name and say some things. So initially when I heard that, I was like, oh, he gonna say some things, because they've been together for a really long time, like since they were teenagers, which is not uncommon for a lot of people. But I didn't know they were together that long. And his interview to me though was very respectful. It kind of shows you what type of person he is as a man. And besides him, like, he kept like smacking his mouth or his lips, but I think that was a little bit of nervousness maybe, because I don't really remember ever seeing SB in like no interviews on his own, so maybe he ain't used to that type of stuff. But it's always about Nicki, and he said that he's like, their life became about her life, you know, and at some point it seemed like she lost focus of who he was. And you know, he said he'd rather not be with her than be treated like he's just, you know, another one of her servants or her yes men. And you can only respect that, because, you know, who wants to be treated like that? I don't care how big you are. Don't forget where you came from. You know what I mean? And especially if it's a dude that's been with you, riding with you, you know. I don't know the full story, whatever. But I just need y'all to check out that interview if you're interested. I just thought it was really good. And he said some things that were just like, wow, a little bit eye-opening, and made me, you know, look at him a little differently. And look at Nicki like, girl, what are you doing? But then also too, I feel like when you with someone for so long, and you know, that's, if they've been together since they were teenagers and they've never had any other experiences except each other, then sometimes that may cause some issues in your relationship as well, because it's like, she's this big superstar and she's been with this dude forever, and all these men want her, and all these guys are probably interested in her, and you know, she ain't exploring, or she hasn't explored too much. So that may be an issue, you know, as well. I don't know if it is, but I could see that it could be an issue. And yeah, you know, they gotta work that out. But I didn't watch the interview with her. I think she did an interview with Angie Martinez, and I saw people saying like she was crying and she admitted to cheating on Safaree, and I was like, okay, well, at least they being honest. I'm gonna watch that interview, but I think it was like 40 minutes long, and when do I ever have 40 minutes just to be like watching the damn YouTube interview? I don't know, but I'm gonna check it out. All right, talk to y'all later. Bye. Good morning, Tubies. It is Monday. It is Martin Luther King weekend, and but you know, I just got back from a trip, so this is what it is. Anyway, I have some housework to do, so I'll try to take it up a little.